The WWE has just hired a new expert in AI for their production and creative team to experiment with AI being introduced to WWE programming. So is this a good or a bad thing? No doubt AI is the future, and if you don't learn how to integrate it into your business, then you'll be left behind. But there should be limits as to how to use it and how significant it is to your product. And in WWE's case, there should definitely be a line drawn. Initial reports suggest that AI will be integrated into the programming through graphics and promotion materials, which in that sense is pretty much a no-brainer. AI graphics and imagery make it a lot easier to produce certain aspects of the production, but sometimes it's just too obvious. Using it for posters or transition graphics is one thing, but recently they did a whole vignette on El Grande Americano and the Three Masked Men in a complete AI-generated promo video. It was so obvious and it looked so fake, and it seemed very lazy and had no life to it at all. I didn't like it one bit. Now, and most concerning, the recent reports have suggested that WWE is using AI to experiment with storylines and angles for their characters and wrestlers. This is most definitely too far. Using AI to think of storylines for you and not using your own originality or thought process just goes to show how creatively stale and bankrupt the production is right now. They legitimately can't think of anything new or intriguing themselves, so they've turned to a robot to figure it out for them. Why did they even have a writer's room? What is a creative team even worth? You're telling me 20 to 30 writers in a room can't figure out a good storyline for their talent? If that's the case, what are they even doing there? AI can be a positive for sure. As I said, adding it into any business can make things a lot easier if used correctly. But like anything, if you abuse the power, then you get lost. And WWE need to be careful on how they use it. So how do you feel about WWE integrating AI into their production? Should they limit it to just graphics, or are you happy with them using it to think of storylines?